Test. Greetings everyone, welcome back to another live stream presented to you by COİN. How are you doing, guys? As always, today we will be featuring some valuable US coins recently sold at different auctions. The highly sought after, highly coveted coins that you might have in your possession, in your collection. And before we dive in, please like, subscribe and leave a comment if you have any coin related questions. Also, we have recently presented this feature, our email above, where you can send your coin pics if you claims that you have rare coins that are rare or scarce, different rare scarce varieties or errors. You can send pictures or videos. Video is much more preferable because we can examine them from different angles during the video, but also they can be accompanied by pics as well, so we can together find out their true approximate value, and I can tell you whether they are rare or just common and you think that they're rare. So also our Skype is available for video chats. You can call during live stream and ask your questions or just give your recommendations or speak about different coins, US coins that you have expertise on. I'm not expert, I'm just a moderate collector with medium, I would say, knowledge in US coinage and some on Commonwealth coinage. Okay, last week several of you sent pictures to this email shown above here, and after a while I will check them out and show you, and together we will examine them closely and see what we have. Also, here we see the featured coin of today's live stream. It's a 1951 penny, sold for a lot of money. Last month, near the end of September, the month, and we will see why this 1951 cent is so valuable, though it is seemingly ordinary pocket change. So let me first check comment. So Maria Vicenta, buenas noches. Thank you for joining. Margie May Likens Oakley, hi, greetings, welcome to our live stream. Maria Vicenta, hi from Puerto Rico, greetings to Puerto Rico, hello and welcome. Let's see what we have. I'll check inbox for your coin pics. Also, while I open the inbox, here I will show my several circulated US coins from different dates, from different conditions, and together we will find out their value in mostly uncirculated grades, because these are just worth a little more than maybe face value due to rise in copper prices last decade. But that's just melt value, maybe just few cents above their face value, not more. not much. I will use this as requisites for finding out the true value of higher graded specimens. Let's leave it there until then. Okay. One moment, please. Let me see. So we have several emails. First, we have 1964 penny. Let me put it here. From Don't Deut. I don't know whether this is just login name or username or actual name. So this is 1964 penny. But picture quality, I always tell in my live streams that please guys send more high quality pictures, high definition pictures. It's a little bit blurry when we zoom in. Nevertheless, it seems like an above average condition of circulated coin. But again, this lighting is not proper. Camera is not that high quality. Therefore, it's hard to tell from this spot, from this angle, or in this condition. We have obvious traces of circulation, especially on the rims. We have large gouge and numerous marks, but the fields are mostly clean, as you can see. Facial part shows different bag marks as well, and just some touch of softness on some areas. And we have some, if I'm not wrong, and angle is right, we have some toning here. It seems like purple, little light purple, rose. Okay, let's check backside, and here we see some seaweed hues. Maybe it is the result of formation of oxide layers gradually, which happens to the copper coins from time to time when they don't preserve them in how to say in English, in proper condition, maybe. The backside is also very poor quality. I mean, pics, not the coin, I don't know, but it seems it has some interesting hues and mixed hues. But again, it can be a result of not proper lighting, because I checked different variants when I shooting my coin videos, coin pics, and off-centered too. Let me see, maybe slightly. Yeah, slightly off-centered. Here on the it's off-centered strike towards the north. Thank you for noting this. I even didn't see it. But it's very slight. When off-center struck coins, they are not that valuable, except when they are dramatically off-centered. For example, 30%, 40%. And higher the percentage, the higher gets the price. We can check them out later, but this is very slight, maybe, I don't know, I'm not good in mathematics, but it could be maybe 3 or 4%, maybe less. It's not significant of centering, and I have many such coins in circulated condition as well, with slight of die disalignment. which resulted with this off-center striking. Let me check. Letters cut off. Center to, yeah. Letters cut off. That happens due to die disalignment or misalignment. I am too bad in English. My vocabulary is not that good. And when the off-center strike happens, therefore the lettering, especially those when, for example, it moves towards the north letterings at 12 o'clock or 9, they get extended towards the reams. Sometimes the upper parts of their dissolve. Like in this case, it's just very slight, IN. But you see the trust we have here, we have significant spacing between ream and the letters. Mostly this EIN from In God We Trust is not touching but almost in full contact with the ream. Okay, and we will find out its value. We know that it's maybe AU55 or even less, but it's hard to tell with this qualitative picture. It would be better if she or he sent again. It's I don't know, it's login name, username, or what. Therefore, I'm not sure what to call him or her. So next time I would like her or him to send more precise pictures, and video is preferable, but nevertheless we will find out its approximate value. Let's check out 1964. Before I type it in, I must tell you that it is not that rare coin because it is not key date. But it can have a true very high value if certain criteria are met for grading higher than MS67. 1964 Lincoln cent. First let's check BCGS, then we will go to, no, let's first NGC, because NGC shows guiding prices for circulated coins as well. We must know for now, excuse me, the EU grades as well. Let's see. So composition is brass and weight is 3.11 grams. Let's see. Let's say it is an AU55 condition approximately. Something between AU55 and MS60, let's say, for example. So it will be something between, the value will be something between 5 cents and 10 cents. So there is nothing special about it. And off-centering error was not that large. Hello Retro Games, thank you for joining again. And thank you for CoinPix. You're active member of this family. And so the pricing, guiding price is something between 5 cents and 10 cents, not more. So you don't have a valuable coin, but we will find out higher grades as well. Let's see. Is that, we are looking, no, sorry, we're looking for brown, but yet it is brown. It was brown, if I'm not mistaken, where it was. Maybe red brown, because it's not fully red. It's obvious these parts are secondary. Again, lightning should be ideal for grading the coin, even for a meter grader, because from different angle you get different tonings, different depictions. Therefore you have to tilt the coin Nevertheless, even if it's not video, just coin pics, lighting should be ideal lighting condition. But here, nevertheless, we see significant fading of the coppery surfaces. Therefore, it's not fully red. It has big percentage. Maybe it's full red and brown, most likely. Okay, let's see, red and brown. So they don't have even guiding price for red and brown, because nobody sends. Maybe some, you see, just out of so many people living in America, only 2 coins was sent for submission for with AU58 grade, because they know that this is just a circulated coin which you should not send for. Maybe it's up to you to send, but it's not recommended to send them. It's waste of money and time. You see, only 2 out of how many populations are in America? Only 2 people sent them for grading this NGC census for AU58 grade, meaning about uncirculated. It's lower than mean state, and just 2 specimens in that grade, but they don't show the guiding price for red and brown coins. Let's check red specimens in mint state and higher superb gems. Here, according to NGC price guide, we see that the population is 49 certified coins, and the guiding price is $700. So if you get full red gem, is it full red? Maybe, but it has some distractions. This is just for example, as example, they put some as example. So, well, now let's check PCGS. They have sometimes significant differences in pricing, in terms of pricing. In 64 Lincoln cent CGS. Let's go straight to red specimens. We won't find about uncirculated here. First, let's read their coin facts presented by who summarized about it. Jaime or Jamie Hernandez from PCGS. The 1964 P. Lincoln cent is very common in circulated grades all the way up to MS63 condition. So it won't be any difficulty finding those specimens up to MS63 condition. As you see, the mintage is I would say gigantic, 2.6 billion, and all of them minted in Philadelphia. But as you see, the composition is 95% copper and 5% zinc. Therefore, I guess they call it brass by NGC, because if I'm not good at chemicals, I would say chemistry, but I think some of them had tin as well in their composition, and they called them bronze. But you can correct me if I'm mistaken. Some insignificant amount of tin as well. So let's continue. In MS64 and MS65, it becomes a little tougher to find, but yet still easily available, and can be purchased raw for under $1 each. You see that its price is that low in lower mint states. In MS66 condition, it becomes scarce with few thousand examples known. In MS67, it is one of scarcer issues from 1960s. So finding superb gems graded MS67 is tougher nevertheless. Although we have huge mintage here. And there are probably no more than a handful of coins in existence that will grade MS67 or higher. What do you have these dates and graded by PCGS or NGC? Let us know in comment section. And what was the grade when you received the package from the grading company, grading service? Let us know. Here, according to condition census, PCGS certified 3 specimens in MS67 with plus, meaning it is something between MS67 and MS68, which is not available until now in either services, major services. And you see the guiding price raise up drastically, as there are only 3 specimens certified in this grade, and you see none of them had been sold according to PCGS. Here they generally show the listing of sold items, sold lots, but you see nothing in MS67 plus. Maybe they didn't update it as well, it's also possible, but nevertheless. So according to heritage, according to auction record, the most valuable specimen is this gem. Let's be sign in. Excuse me one moment. You see this full red gem, graded MS67. That used to be highest available grade, but no more. Graded by PCGS. It's glow vibrant, shows vibrant luster, and impeccable, you see, impeccable preservation level. Just the one mark or bag mark here. Overall it has no large distractions, but here we see some tiny contacts, mint related I guess contacts, but of not significant sizes. And it was graded MS67 red, and it ended up selling for $7,931.25 in 2016. According to PCGS, this is holding the records for in terms of highest price realized. Okay, this must be old information, so I won't read this. Okay. Now we find out, let's see, we also have several emails as well. Again, no, today we won't be featuring Elizabeth II coins, but thanks for sending. But again, this Mr. Aluwada Krishnamurta, last time I told him, just asked him, please send more high quality pictures, but again, as you can see, this is no, how can I tell what's that? It's very difficult to examine this coin in this with this poor picture quality, but I must give you, how to say, I must praise you that you chose very nice background, though it makes nice contrast with silvery coins. But it's not silver, obviously, it's copper, it's bronze, maybe copper plated. Which year it was? He didn't even send of worse, too bad. 1971, 2 pence, and he sent in separate emails. Oh, he also sent, oh my god, how can I zoom in this condition? Please, mister, send more precise, more high quality pictures so we can grade them properly. Let's see. Good day, I have 1999 D Lincoln penny and also a 1965 penny. Can you kindly look at them? I'm from Philippines. Thank you. Thank you for sending these coins, and good day to you as well. Let's see. JPEG pictures. So opening, let's see. It is just ordinary and brown, totally brown. 1999 sand. Obverse is nothing special. Circulated sand with significant. I see even in this condition, I see in this picture condition, I see significant amount of development of oxide layers. You see the greenish unpleasant hues. That is result of here. We even have verdigris. You see it's much stronger here. But again, it can be also angle problem, optical illusion, maybe how they call it in English. Let's see. Yeah, it's just circulated and average circulated condition. Nothing special about this coin, just pocket change. And it is worth just sand because it is not even full copper. It is copper plated zinc sand. Starting from 1982, they struck pennies and zinc coated, copper plated zincs. So the main layer of the core part of the coin is just zinc. It's silvery, it has silvery tone, and after a while, because we have very slim layer of copper on either side, when it's not properly kept, it becomes darker and darker, and the underlying content exposes. It becomes very unpleasant. The eye appeal becomes very unpleasant. So nothing special about this coin. Let's see, what is it? Video. Oh, sorry, let me. Yeah, she also sent. But it's very nice that you also sent videos, because pictures accompanied by video is very nice combination, and it's very easy to see. You see now we spot these very obviously that we have dark patination here. So if you think even you have rare coin, you should, first of all, before sending, you must keep it in good condition. These coins is no, even if you send for grading, even it's rare, you will get environmental damage, maybe grade from PCGS, NGC or ANX or other third companies, because you have significant unpleasant tarnishes and patinations all around your coin. And again, 1999 is not a special date, nothing special about it. But thank you sending for coin footage as well. Very nice. Okay, thank you. But unfortunately, this coin is worse. Just the face value. And please don't showcase them as a valuable coin on eBay, because when people have less knowledge on US coinage, they tend to showcase them for a lot of money on eBay listings with fantastic prices, unrealistic fantastic prices. Okay, I think no more pictures. What's here? No, nothing. Okay, so inbox is available, guys. Whenever you send, I will open and view the coin pics. But send please only US coins today. Maybe other day I will highlight Commonwealth coins or Euro coins. Today's we have just US coins mainly. Okay, let's go back to 1951. Lincoln pennies featured in here. So after 2024, the great collections did something good. Before that date, they used to only show slab pictures, and slab pictures were mostly not that not high definition, just maybe you would zoom slightly 1-3 times. But recently they added third pictures where they show the full picture of both sides in one picture, and it is highly enhanced picture, and I would tell maybe 16 bits. Mainly when on the internet you get 8-bit pictures with less size, but here you see you can zoom in into the even slightest distraction. It's also seen and easier to examine. So therefore I'm asking you to send more high definition pictures so we can zoom in like this and see what it has on surfaces. You can see even the slightest marks. You see here we have even one strike through, maybe. That's what is seen. Thanks Rahimi Ramli. Thanks for becoming a member. Okay, now let's find out why this coin is valuable and sought after. A moment, please. So the 1951, first of all, let's check the mintage. 1951 Lincoln cent. I'm sure most of you has this day to collect Lincoln pennies. This is not hard to find in circulated condition, even lower mint state conditions, but again, MS67s are becoming scarce, with just 57 specimens reported by PCGS. And again, we don't have MS68 grade, so the condition rarity is MS67 plus, with guiding price of $9,000. Okay, now let's find out overall information. And you see, before I told that there was some years when they added tin as well. You see here 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, but they didn't indicate the exact percentage of how much tin and zinc. Okay, let's see. So the 1950 mintage was how many? So mintage was not that big. 284 million specimens struck in Philadelphia. They don't have P mint marks, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia, otherwise it will bear D or S mint mark. Let's see, yes, we have 1951 D and 1951 S, I guess. Okay, we don't need to open D, we have Philadelphia issue. Let's go back to our coin. The 1951 Lincoln cent graded MS67 Plus red by NGC. It is with CAC sticker. Let's show you this sticker. I will tell you also why this sticker is put here and what makes it valuable when we have CAC green label. Excuse me. Oh, let me just put down, volume down the music. It's too loud. Okay, that's better, much better. So the 1951 Lincoln cent graded MS67 Plus red by NGC. As you can see, it has slab also with CAC sticker, and CAC stands for Certified Acceptance Corporation. It is highly desirable and valuable coin due to its pristine condition and certification. And here's breakdown. So in terms of grades, as you can see, it's shown here, MS67 plus red. MS67 plus, this means that it is in mint state with near perfect strike and exceptional eye appeal. The plus indicates it exceeds the quality of typical MS67 coins, so as I told before, it's something between MS67 and MS68. Red RD designation denotes that the coin retains at least 95% of its original mint red luster. So in order to have red designation, you need to have coins 95% must be red with luster, which enhances its attractiveness and value. So I was talking about CAC approval. So what's that? CAC approval is given to coins that not only meet standards of the grade assigned by NGC, but are also considered to be high-end for that grade. This adds additional appeal to the coin as it signifies superior quality within its grade. These coins can fetch high premium as of recent auctions, but the information could be not exact. Nevertheless, I will read it. As of recent auctions, 1951 MS67 plus red Lincoln cents with CAC pool have sold for $2,500 to $3,500 or more, depending on market conditions, eye appeal, and specific auction results. So again, this is a matter of demand and supply, as always it is in US coinage, US coins, because the most valuable coins are mostly US coins and Chinese coins, if I'm not mistaken, even more valuable than European coins. Okay, cent will be true price, nevertheless. So let's see for how much this gem was sold, excuse me. So, oh, it's recent sale, yes, September 29th, just a few days back. It was sold for $1,805.62 with buyer's fee. So CAC approved coins are coveted by collectors and investors alike, because this will always be valuable specimen, because it is superb gem condition, and inside this airtight slab it won't get damaged from time to time. Let's go for check email first. Nothing from you yet. Okay, let's see. Now let's check out my circulated coins. Let's see what we have here. Test. If I have some microphone issues, please let me know in comment section, because it's very faulty microphone. Sometimes it puts me in bad situation. So this is 1989 Jefferson nickel. Is it P? It's P, Philadelphia issue. Circulated specimen, but in above average condition, as you can see. Very nice preservation. And we have very beautiful hair motifs. So it's just slightly worn, rubbed due to circulation, touching too many hands or pockets. So letterings are clear, no distractions, large distractions, but again it's just here we have some toning, slight hues, maybe olive green. Okay, let's check backside. We should zoom in. I have another smartphone. It was much better enhanced zooming, but unfortunately when plugging it to this program, this third program I'm using that connects my phone to the website, and from website I integrate the video into this OBS studio. Therefore we also have some ping issue here, but not that big. Ping is not that huge, therefore it is bearable. Nevertheless, that program have some issues with my main smartphone, therefore I can't use that smartphone, and when I use it I can't turn on the torch, and without torch it's no. Okay, let's check. Zoom in. So sorry for if we won't get good picture of it. We're zooming. Oh, we have some, I see some steps here. Yeah, it's very nice specimen. You see the steps are available. Let me go full screen. No, not full steps here, because we have some distractions on lower steps here as well. I should use toothpick again, but it's very surprising. But sometimes I've seen in recently also showed you in Stacks Powers, they also had several nicks on steps, but they graded somehow its full steps. I was also puzzled how it can achieve full steps grade. But nevertheless, you see it's very sharply struck. I even didn't expected such quality from 1989 P nickel, because it has very obvious circulation and strike softness on high points. Also, the Monticello building is not that sharp. Maybe it's result of wear, just circulation wear, because you can't get such beautiful steps when it's not struck by fresh dye. And unpleasant hues here as well. Scattered seaweed toned, olive green, dark green. I don't know exact English names of the tones or hues, but it's obvious result of improper preservation. So please don't take me as an example, just make sure to preserve your coins. I'm a bad example for people because I know that these coins are just worth face value and I don't waste my time, but you should keep your coins very nice and for future maybe you can find something rare among them. Let me zoom out. It has too many, this program has too many buttons. Sometimes I mix up and everything is upside down. I have to then plug it, reinstall it, or reset it again. Okay, very nice specimen, even circulated. It is with some fully struck motifs on the back side, especially is a full. It maybe have some tiny nicks, but I've seen worse coin with such nicks, and it got full steps somehow from PCGS, or I don't remember, NGC. It also maybe achieving full steps, but it is not on the mean state coin. Obviously, it's above average circulated condition. Extremely fine, mostly. Again, I guess, I presume, because it doesn't show full luster, just tiny bits of luster on selected areas. Now let's check pricing for this 1989p with full steps. If you have a Jefferson nickel of this date, of this mint, it was from Denver, no, from Philadelphia, sorry, let me know and type down if it is in better condition than mine. 1989 Jefferson nickel. So the mintage is huge, 898 yes, million. Metal composition is just standard 75% copper and 25% nickel. Now let's see. We don't need lower grades because these are full steps variety, those with full steps feature. Okay, let's see. Let's say if you have MS67 63 with full steps, then you get around $7. And you see, just even MS63 condition, just 19 submissions. You see, it's not that large submission because they know that it's waste of time and money just sending this condition coin to grading, because it won't even maybe after 200 years or 300 years, who knows, if apocalypse doesn't happen, or third war, or God forbid, maybe then it can become a rare and valuable coin. But otherwise, we have massive mintage, many examples preserved in nice condition. You see, for example, one grade higher MS64, already much more submissions, 134 submissions. And guiding price still is $10. You see, it's not even worth sending it for grading. The highest grade available is MS68, just 2 points lacking the absolute numismatic perfection, that is MS70 by Sheldon coin grading scale, which is a standard scale in Europe as well, in Europe, and I guess in world as well, because in even world coin auctions I see this grading scale, grading designations, maybe just few modifications from oldest grading system, but overall they are same as PCGS and NGC grading, which is based on this Sheldon's coin grading scale. And this is MS68 specimen, superb gem, with just a single specimen, one certified so far, and none finer, none with plus, or with neither with plus or with nor with numerically finer. Oh, it was sold. Let's see. In 2024 to 22, it exchanged hands. Let's see. So we don't have large picture and no information, unfortunately, but let's check out slab photo. You ignore this scratch. This is scratched on the window of the slab. But also we have some tiny distractions, nevertheless, because these are gouges, not... This is gouge back mark here as well, not the... or not on window of the slab. Okay, let's check backside as well for verifying full steps. You see, wow, what a beautiful sharply struck specimen. The steps are almost glowing, and you see no distractions. Therefore, I mostly see that NGC is very, I would say, tactful in full steps designation, because mostly I see that they don't have distractions, even any slightest marks on, even tiniest marks on steps when they graded full steps. And let's check for how much it was sold for. $1,140 on August 28th, 2022. So guys, if you have this coin in perfect condition like this, it's not worth hundreds but over $1,000. But it's very hard to find. It's almost impossible. MS68 graded specimen. Let's go further. One moment, let me check. Got to go. Catch you later. Okay. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. Let's go. Let me just one more time check inbox. Nothing yet. So guys, if you have any questions, coin related questions, you can ask while I showcase the circulated specimens from my collection. Here we have significantly tarnished specimen of rosewood time. It is very tricky date because you have to be very careful when dealing with 1965 rosewood times. This is why I call it a tricky date, because you can hold in your hands very valuable 1965 dime, presuming it's just pocket change, but it can be extremely valuable, and they sell mostly, even in circulated conditions, they sell for thousands of dollars. And one of recent sales was realized at Heritage Auctions, maybe. I don't know exact date and which auction house, but I'm 100% positive that 2024 seen one super valuable 1965 specimen of rosewood time. So what's the catch here? Even in such conditions, it can be worth thousands of dollars, so you should be very careful. And the main thing is to check, first of all, check the edge of the your 1965. If you don't have these red coppery stripe, or how you call it in English, you see our stripe is not already red, it turned brown. due to its copper content that fades over time when you don't keep it in airtight condition. When you have such toning here, red, brown, lusterless, lusterless, you have just ordinary pocket change 1965 dime with ordinary sandwich formation and just nickel, copper nickel, I guess. But when you don't have this stripe and it is silvery gray, gunpowdery, sometimes it's gunpowdery, then, and it's also may have some tonings, then it is likely that you have a very valuable 1965 dime which was struck on a wrong planchet, meaning a silver planchet, because in 1965 they transitioned to copper nickel sandwich formation planchet to preserve the silver, as silver was getting much higher, prices were surging. Therefore they shifted to copper nickel from 1965, and therefore some slip-ups happen in this date, so you must be carefully examine them. And also other medium, or how to call it in English, other way of verifying whether you have valuable and rare 1965 dime is checking its weight, because the alloys have different weights. Silver have different weight, and copper nickel sandwich has a different weight as well. Why they call it sandwich? Because it has upper layer, lower layer, and middle core part. Now let's see how we can verify the weight. Let's check standard 1965 was what time. One moment, please, bear with me. And PCGS. And then let's check 1964, 1 year earlier. 1964 was what time? PCGS. And I will show you some side by side so we can make comparison. Let me just separate these windows. And 1965. Oh, it's post 1965. Sorry. One moment. Then I will close these auxiliary windows so we don't get mixed up during live stream. Zoom out a little bit. So here on the left we have 1965 dime with copper nickel planchet. So the metal is, to be exact, 75% copper, 25% nickel over a pure copper center. Therefore it's called sandwich formation. And on the right we have 1964 rosewood dime or 10-cent piece with a silver composition. Here it was 75% copper, 25% nickel, but here the 1964 was 90% silver and 10% copper. So you see, and silver coins are very sensitive to toning, and they get toned over time. Even some, for example, some US card boxes, or I don't know exact name for that, some holders or card boxes, they had special composition that accelerated the toning. Therefore, after some while, they stopped the production of those slabs, those holders, sorry. And therefore, silver coins are susceptible or sensitive to toning. You see, it's obviously beautifully toned. And so, let's see. As I told, we have to check the date, weight. So the standard 1965, this to the left here I'm holding, even in circulated condition, it must bear the weight of 2.27 grams. You see, diameters are not same. It hasn't changed, but the weight is for circulated, uncirculated 1965 from standard issue is 2.27 grams. But when we look at 1964, you see it has slight difference in weight, 2.50 grams. So its silver coin is much heavier than the copper nickel. So when you get 1965 date, it's very important that you put it on scale and check the weight. You should use digital scale to be more precise, to get more precise results. And if it is somehow 250, something around 250 grams, then I congratulate you that you have very valuable and rare coin, and all auction houses will greenlight your coin, and they showcase them with great enthusiasm because it's very rare coin. Not this one, I mean those that struck on wrong planchet, that are struck on transitional, that happened due to during transition, and somehow made slip up mint workers, and it was struck on a silver planchet instead of copper nickel planchet. Now let me show you one sold in. Let's find one sold in recently at, I think it was even sold at Heritage Auctions this month, in September, sorry. Let's see. So we go to Heritage Auctions archive. So if you have any questions until then, please ask. I'll answer with great interest, and I'll do my best to help you with finding whether your coins are rare or just common, as we always do. Okay, let's type in 1960. First check most recent sales. Let's put the date 1965. And let's check dimes. But I think we should also check errors, because it was an error listed as error. Let's see. Errors. Yeah, here we have Yes, I was right. It was sold in September 16th. You see, that was I was talking about. It is graded AU58, meaning it's circulated condition. Not like this one. This is much poorer condition and it's tarnished. But AU58 is almost MS60. You can tell because just few distractions and some not that few, but less luster on the coin. So this is obviously a silver. Let's check out the whole slab. So 1965 AU58 graded by PCGS, and according to label it was struck on silver 10-cent planchet. And you see it's even not 250, it's something around it, 245. So if you suspect it, you have something between 245 and 250, or maybe somehow it can be even much more, maybe. So please make sure to check your 1965 dime on scale. And we don't have coin other information here, but we see that it's very nice dime for circulated coin, but no full steps here. Excuse me, no full bands here. See, bands are worn and not sharply struck. Nevertheless, this seemingly ordinary Roosevelt dime earned $9,000. So someone made $9,000 from sale of this coin. So therefore, be careful when dealing with 1965 date. And it is also same words can be told about 1965 Washington quarters, because they shifted to this metal alloy as well, to copper nickel, if I'm not wrong, on the same date. Okay, so $9,000, guys. Please, until then, like and subscribe, those who haven't done so. Your support is highly appreciated. Let's go. So we checked it as well. Let's go to penny. This is 1979 penny. As you can see, brown, totally brown condition, but we had much worse brown coins, but it's very light brown and with pleasing toning, because you have many shades of brown, but this is very, in my view, it's very likable brown tone, brown shade. Very nice preservation for circulated coin. I don't see large distraction, but let's check full screen. Full screen, you get full details. Yeah, we have something on the facial part. I'm not sure whether it's gouge or some elevated formation. Let's see. No, it's... we have something here for sure. Is it a die chip or... Here we have some elevation, but this is scar, the slanting mark, and some elevation here. Is it strike through or die chip? I find some difficulty sometimes distinguishing between them. Or die gouge. It's very tiny, not significant amount of it. But this is scar. This is gouge. And this is formation I was talking about. You see, it's even when tilting the coin, we see the slight elevation. So obviously it was struck by overused die. Also the hair part showing light to medium softness. Letterings are okay, all readable and mostly clean of tarnish. And here we have some faded surfaces, especially inside the memorial around the statue of Lincoln. You see, therefore I told that it's not struck by fresh die, because you see the steps, mostly memorial steps are sharp, crisp, but here we see almost total flatness. One cent, one large slanting mark here as well. Not even FG is readable, so not that bad as well. Just average circulated condition. Let's zoom on. Now let's find out whether this coin is valuable in higher grades. Oh, I was talking about off-center. It is off-center strike just slightly as well. You see, we have wider rim on upper side and thinner on lower side, especially at 4 or 5 o'clock. You see, here we have wide rim, here we have thin rim, but this is just as I told before, it is insignificant amount of die misalignment, therefore you don't get large off-center strikes. Would it be the head part here and this side blank? Yeah, that would be definitely a very valuable coin, but again, depending on its condition as well, they also take into consideration the condition of coin, whether it's strike or eye appeal or overall condition. So let's see 1979 Lincoln cent. I will also check, see whether Great Collections had some sales of 1979, because somehow PCGS sometimes forget to update their sales listings, because I spotted many much valuable coins in Great Collections archive, but they are not listed on PCGS website CoinFact, and therefore their sometimes auction record, as shown here, sometimes auction record are not precise, as the information was not updated, because Great Collections sometimes achieve much higher prices for rare coins. Okay, let's see. So the mintage is massive, 6 billion, yeah, 6 billion, 1979. So let's see in red condition. So we have CoinFact as well. The 1979 P. Lincoln cent is very common, as US Mint struck over 6 billion examples for circulation. These coins are very common up to MS66 condition. In MS67 they begin to be scarce. In MS68 conditions they are very difficult to find and command a very strong premium. So high-end gems are MS68 graded specimens with a guiding price of $2,000. But again, this is just guiding price, because you see, where everything depends on demand and supply in coin auctions, because you see in 2018 it was, for example, sold for $264, but in 16 it was one specimen, same grade MS68, sold for $2,820. You see that huge difference. Therefore everything depends on there is no exact price in coinage. Everything depends on demand and supply. And here we don't have MS68 plus. This is the finest grade, non-numerically finer, and you see they have too many specimens in MS68 in high-end grade, certified by PCGS, maybe more or less by NGC as well. Okay, the auction record according to PCGS again is $5,463 MS68. Let's check that coin and then go and head to Great Collections to see auction records there. So this superb gem sold for $5,462.50 in 2012. This is the finest specimen, MS68 red. Now let's go to Great Collections auction to see whether they updated the guiding price or not. 1959. It was date 1979. Let's see. 1979 P. Lincoln Center red. So yes, it was PCGS information was correct. The Great Collections topest price in MS68 grade was $1,393. So, but it was sold on May. It's recent sale, and they have also large picture. Wow, it's very beautiful. Glowing red luster catches the eye at first glance. But sometimes I'm puzzled that how come these large bag marks, these large distractions, also here we have one large distraction, how come they get MS68 grade? It's very hard to tell how they grade, because they, according to them, I watched their videos, instructive videos on how they grade the coins nearly 2 years ago. They have on their website, on their YouTube channel, on how they grade the coins, and their 4 factors, which are eye appeal, preservation level, striking level, eye appeal, and what was the third? And luster. Third was luster, and this fourth was eye appeal. And one of them, if I'm not mistaken, indicated that focal areas should not, especially face part, should not bear large distractions. But here we see some marks, and this is large. I mean large, pretty large back mark or gouge. And here also we have one mark. Here we have one gouge. Here as well, and it is obverse. They mainly, when evaluating or grading coin, they mainly pay attention to obverse side. So even if you have brilliant obverse side, a reverse side, but poor obverse side, you will get lower grade. But somehow this got MS68, and I'm puzzled as well. Maybe MS67 would be right for with such distractions. You see, even from slab photo, it is obvious. Here as well. Okay, I'm not expert to dispute with them. Maybe they know something we don't know. Okay, 1979, so sold for $1,392.75 with buyer's fee. So once again, let's check inbox and then wrap up this episode. And I must, how to say it, not proclaim, but I must announce that for the next live stream, or maybe after the next, we will be showcasing and featuring an episode, live stream episode about, excuse me, euro coins. It has been almost half a year since I did my last video on euro coins, and we will showcase my circulated or uncirculated. I also have mint state superb gem euros, or one or maybe two in mint state, but mostly circulated euro coins. We will find out their value, whether they are rare, and also you can send your euro coins here to email shown above. But I'm not 100% positive if next live stream will be about euro coins, so I will let you know. Okay, thanks guys. Please like, subscribe and comment. That helps algorithm help us reach more people, and we appreciate your support. And as always, my email above is available. Send your coin pics, coin videos, and let us discuss them in our future live streams, or maybe even videos. And Skype is available for video chats, and you can beforehand arrange with us if you want to talk about coins in capacity of expert, or just ask questions. We can arrange that as well. And please, as I mentioned, like this video. Thank you for joining today, and God's willing, see you in the next live stream.